everyone. Welcome back to Pilots by Affinity Streaming Podcast. I'm
Yes.
Contrell, joined as always by Sarah. How are you, Sarah?
Hi, I'm good. How about you?
Great. Today we're going to do season 1, episode 1 of Bodies,
Mm-hmm.
titled "You're Dead Already." 2023, currently streaming on Netflix. Released October 19th, 2023. Before we get started, please, guys, follow us,
Follow us
subscribe,
on
like.
social media.
That's right. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We are at Affinity Streaming. We'd really appreciate it. So the show Bodies is a British crime and science fiction limited series. It's actually based on a graphic novel by DC Vertigo. I didn't know that. I just found that out. So something
I
we
didn't
should
know
go back
either.
and read. I believe it was 8 episodes total. But of course, we've only watched the pilot for this podcast. It's called "You're Dead Already." So in 2023, Detective Hassan discovers a dead body on Long Harvest Lane in Whitechapel, while in 1941, 1890, and 2050, the same body is found.
Yeah.
Tell us what you thought about this initial episode.
At the very beginning, it starts with spoilers are ahead. So,
Spoilers are definitely ahead. Yeah,
what I saw, like when they show like they found like a body naked on the floor. I was like very weird. And also this was that this young man like running and told to the police like I didn't do it or said something like that to the police because he was on the crime scene and she found out and the naked body was there. It was like very like confusing, and the thing got even more confused because in different like timelines the body was also there, naked, the same age, everything the same position, everything. So it was a little like a mental puzzle, I think, for like as a structure of the thing, which I liked it a lot because it's kind of new. Because like I'm wondering how they're gonna like unravel, like develop all of this, like this concept, having like the same body, same age, same crime scene, like in different like timelines. Like I thought it was like four different timelines. I
four
don't
different
remember.
timelines. Yeah,
Yes. So yeah, they in the introduction, like this first one, yeah, they settle like how the body is found in each timeline, which then they introduce also the other like main characters that they're like all the detectives and police people, and that was good. Also, there's another thing that it's very different. There sometimes they share the screen with the different like timings, which I'm not sure if I liked it yet. So because they're showing like, yeah, like at the same time on the screen, like the different timelines at the same time. So it's just very short. It's just a transition like style, which is
yeah.
different, and I appreciate it that it's different. But I don't know, I liked it.
I think that was a paying homage to the comic book with the
Yeah,
panels and
yeah, I guess,
the
yeah,
two
because it
different.
felt like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I guess if we had known it was based on a graphic novel at that time, it probably would have made more sense. But
Yeah.
it's, it's pretty cool. So tell us, how did you discover this show? Because you brought this show to me. I'd never heard of it. How did you hear of this show? What made you want to do this one?
I liked a lot of like crime and detective and this kind of stuff, like stories. And I guess my algorithm on Netflix, it's very like loyal to those type of things. So
Okay.
I
So the
just
Netflix algorithm, the Netflix algorithm.
yeah, I think so. And also, I mean, I don't know, like because also I check like the little trailer to see if it's like, because like sometimes they selling something and that's completely different. So
Right.
I saw the trailer and it was like that it's interesting to like to check it out because it looks like different.
Right.
So
So of the four, there's four main detectives here. Uh, Charles Whiteman, played by Jacob Fort Jacob
Mhm.
Fortune Lloyd. He's the 1940s like Jewish cop who's dealing with anti-Semitism and World War II. Um, and then there's 2023. Emeka Okafor plays the cop Shahira, Detective Shahira
Yeah.
Hassan. 1890, we get Alfred Hillinghead, played by Kyle Solar. And in 2053, we get Constable Maplewood, played by Shira Haas. Those four detectives, which one was your favorite? Which story are you finding more
I
interesting?
I like the girls. I like the current timeline, like the 2023 and the 2053 is.
Yeah,
So I like both. I don't know, like I didn't engage very much with the other two stories going on. Which the thing is, like the good part of it is like they're all of them like investigating the same like case,
hmm,
but the surroundings and like what's going on by their all on their lives and on the society is very different. So they handle like different like obstacles, and yeah, that part is good. I like that. I like that because everyone like has their own thing, and but I think what I like the most is like the future,
the
the
future
most,
person. Yeah.
and then goes and there's like the was like the contemporary timeline,
Okay.
and then the story with the photographer and the journalist. I think is like that I like the most, and the least is like the other one that he's like he has like these phone like secret phone calls that we don't know yet like who's calling and who's working with, and that's also like intriguing, so it's also like a good part, but I don't know, I'm more engaged with the girls.
Nice. So
And
overall,
you,
did you?
what about you?
I actually like the guy you like the least.
Oh
The night.
really, the
Yeah, the
phone calls?
1940s. Yeah. Um, just because
Why?
I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that I finished it already, and I know it's gonna happen.
Ah, well, you playing now. That's not. You have to base your decision based on like the
Yeah,
first
I know on the
episode.
first episode, I know. But it's your fault because you gave me the show and I loved it so much. I just ran right through it. It was only 8 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but so based on the first episode, then I guess I'll go with the lady detective in our current times because
Yeah,
she has a lot going on with her family, and you don't know really what's happening with that kid, and
yeah,
it's a lot
yeah,
going on. For the first episode, she has a lot going on. And You're Dead Already. It was directed by Marco Painter and written by Paul Tomlin. I guess I didn't realize it was a British show, but I guess that makes sense since everyone
mm-hmm.
in it is British. So the big question is, are you going to finish this series?
I think so. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's also eight. I like this that mini series that they do like 8-10 episodes, and they're like finish it like kind of like a super long movie.
Yeah.
I feel like they have like their time to explain your like themselves and to like display everything with those like 8-10 episodes, and but you have an end, it's not like I don't know, Lost or Game of Thrones, that if you want to start that it's like a huge commitment,
Right.
and in these ones they're like a good stories, and you don't need like to perpetuate and elongate like because you're making money. This one is
Yeah.
like ending, well, like beginning and ending. You know that you have these episodes, and yeah, I feel like I'm gonna, yeah,
And with all the snow we've had, we can just watch it in one day and be
right,
done and stuck
just hanging
inside.
out at home,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's hanging out at home. Awesome. Here on our pilot show, we have a rating system of pretty simple: hated it, liked it, loved it. Um, I'm gonna let you go first, Sarah. Go ahead and give us your rating of this episode of Bodies.
I like it. I
You liked
didn't
it?
love it. I didn't love
Okay.
it because I don't know. I needed something else. The hook wasn't too strong for me.
Okay.
So, but I will keep watching. Yeah, it was maybe won't be my priority, but I will keep watching. And what
Well, I'm
about?
gonna, but because after I watched it, I went straight through it. I'm gonna say I loved it, based on it did hook me, especially with
Did you did you
the
love it
ending of the
more?
first episode. Did I
Did
love
you
it more than what?
Smallville?
Yeah, stop playing. Stop. Stop.
Okay, no. After Smallville, which one was like the most impactful for you? Like TV show, not
Of
movie.
all the shows we've watched,
Yeah,
I guess that'd be Queen Charlotte.
yeah. The
The
first one is
World Can't
good.
Tear Me Down. Bodies. I think Bodies, or maybe The Terror. The Terror was probably second to Smallville.
Terror is dark.
Yeah, but I enjoyed The Terror so much. And Bodies is
Okay.
probably third. Queen
Okay.
Charlotte's fourth. And I haven't watched another episode of This World Can't Tear Me Down, so I don't know.
No,
I
that
haven't.
that needs a lot of like mental power.
A lot of mental power. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Is there anything else you want to mention about this episode before we wrap it up?
No, I do recommend it if they're like crime and mysterious and solving cases, like police. How is the genre call it? Like,
I
I
guess,
think
yeah,
there's
just crime drama or detective
no, I
drama.
think there's like a specific name, but okay, whatever. Like, yeah, like crime scene things, more detective. Like, I would recommend it. I mean, it's on Netflix. I think everyone has Netflix.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, if it's knowing when where you live, you can start
Yeah,
this show.
sit down and start it.
Yeah,
Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time on pilots. We don't know which pilot yet, but we'll
I
get there.
have some in mind. I have
You
some
have
in
some in mind. All right.
mind.
Well, thanks for Sarah. I'm Contrell. We'll see you next time on Pilots by Affinity. Bye bye.
Yes, bye bye.